welcome to our first episode of the KU Politics. I'm your host, Kathure Elsie, and today I've been joined by one of the delegates elected. We shall be talking about KU Politics, and let's get started. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Martin Bere. They call me Laxitinas, others call me Mabuanesh, others call me the Congress President.
So today we are talking about KU Politics.
Okay.
So before we start, tell us which country.
I take diploma in journalism and mass communication on this campus.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Oh, thank you.
So, tell us more about MKU process and election process.
The election process. For the Mpesa election process, I find that every year we always have an election. That is the first Thursday and the first Friday of every February every year. So what happens is that the Mpesa seats, there are always 7 in number. Is the president, vice president, the minister of academics, minister sports, minister entertainment, minister finance, and the secretary general. They are declared vacant around December, towards the end of December or the beginning of January, so that the people can apply for the positions, which is the dean of students, because it's the elections returning officer. Once the positions vacant, the people now declare their interest for the positions, they start campaigning with the people among the students. When they apply, the application is done online through the MKU online portal. The aspirants are then called for voting, of which the voting is done physically. The students go through, right the student center. After the voting, that is where you find out now the aspirants, some of them are told you are not qualified for these elections, others are told you are qualified, you can now vote ahead to the ballot and fight it out with others. Then for the delegates, when the PISA seats are declared vacant, also the delegates are told to apply, for which the application is also online, the online portal. After the application, they are vetted, but the vetting is different from the PISA aspirants. The vetting is done online, and they are vetted by their departments, which most instances you find all of them are vetted. But we'll go and sort it out with the rest of their colleagues. Yeah.
That's awesome. So, you being elected as a delegate, how was the feeling?
The feeling is nice, the feeling is good. Campaigning for like 1 whole month and finding a department with about 1,000 students, and some of them decide that you are the best bet to, check their grievances with the administration. It's a good feeling.
What challenges did you get during the campaign period?
One of the challenges is some people are just, I don't know if I should say ignorant, what are PDCs. So when you tell them, by the way I'm going for delegate, they're like, it's none of my concern. Yeah.
So, what motivated you and inspired you to want to become a delegate?
One thing that inspired me to want to become a delegate is that, they usually say one thing: if you want good representatives, you must be part of the team. And I really wanted to elect someone who is approachable, mtu akiingia president wa shule, I can call him any time of the day and tell him this and this is happening, please help us out. When sometimes you elect people, but they're like, ile siku watakuwa inaugurated, they will never find them.
That's nice. So, after you are being elected, do you get funding from the institution, or do they provide anything for you?
You will only get some little token immediately after the elections. That is a token of around 3,000, 4,000, it depends on the year. And then a certificate recognizing you as an elected delegate.
So, according to you, was the election free and fair?
Some might say it's not free and fair, but I think that's the whole point of an election.
Okay.
Democracy,
So, according to you, would you prefer the delegate system of voting ama ile ya wanapiga foleni then wa student piga kura, wanachagua candidate wenye wanataka.
They used to call it mlolongo system before. Now they brought this delegate system, and I think I prefer the mlolongo system because hapo hakuna corruption inaweza fanyika. You know, these are online elections. You might not know what is going on. Someone might decide to tamper with the system. They call it the system. For me, I think I prefer the mlolongo system because it's, at least there is some transparency, and it is kujulikana kwako ndio itafanya kuchaguliwa.
I guess so. What can you tell people who want to become student leaders, maybe campus, or even in future?
What I can tell the people who want to become student leaders, maybe now in future is one year. Whenever you want to become a leader, you must first get the mentality of politics is all about money out of your mind. Because student representatives are the people who now come to become leaders out there. And in future, akina Denduale walianzia, akina Ruto walianzia student politics when they were in camp. So if you really want to be a good leader in future, you must start somewhere. And I think this is the best position to start because it gives you an insight of the national politics. You know, campus politics is like national politics. It is always that serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for being part of us. And we really appreciate for your time and for your cooperation. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to our second episode of MKU Politics. I'm your host Kathure Elsie, and today I have an amazing guest here. Welcome. Yes, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Breton Imani.
Which
Yes.
course do you take?
Currently, I'm doing a bachelor's in mass media communication.
You look good.
Thank you, thank you.
So, you are an aspirant.
Yeah, I was an aspirant for hizi elections zilizopita. Yeah, and I was vying for the finance docket.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So, tell us a little more about how was the election process about?
To begin with, one thing I'd like to acknowledge, it was free and fair, and at the same time it was very competitive, but Waswahili wanasema lazima kuwe na mshindi na mshindwa, so
Yes.
for the number of people wenye walituvotia the delegates ilikuwa na the most, na for me it was just fair and fair.
So, in the campaign period time,
Yes.
which challenges did you face?
Challenges ni mingi,
How
of
much?
course. Number one, you have to have that people have to know you, so you have to be creating awareness. But sasa that is on my part haikuwa ngumu sana because it's something that nimekuwa ni create over time.
Au kuwa na financial problem?
Financial problems. Sasa nikijitayarisha. So for me nilikuwa nimeprepare, but then of course kuna ile budget nilikuwa niko nayo, but time itapita. But the most difficult challenge kwangu ilikuwa sasa hapo katika to get the masses vizuri.
So, what motivated you to want to become a leader here in Kenya?
Okay, I have seen a number of things zilikuwa zikiwork out vizuri. Allocation ya funds for students na clubs and societies. So for me, kama association, niliona kuna gap hapo, so it became a great motivator for me. Nikasema I have to vie for this finance docket so that at least sisi kama students and also other student clubs and associations tutapata funding at least from the school for the activities.
Yeah. So, what can you tell people out there or students who want to become leaders, maybe in school or maybe in future?
The message I'd like to pass out there is that number one, it is very, very possible to become a student leader. You just have to become focused. You just have to know what you want, and then you go for it.
Yeah. So, how is the feeling now? You being cabinet secretary for finance.
I am very happy, and to be more specific, I am much dedicated to deliver to the people the promises nilikuwa nimemake kwa students hapa. I'm very ready.
Will you keep the promises?
Certainly. You're for sure.
So, according to you, you agree this system of delegate voting ama ungependa ile ya the student wapange line and they go vote for themselves?
I'd prefer the one whereby, either of them is a type of democracy, but this one here whereby kuna delegates wenye wanavotea in the ministers, the presidents, or whatever. I think that's a much favorable one because it is from the few delegates that wanakuanga chosen that the views of the majority of the students zitakuanga transferred to kwao.
Huoni kama kuna kuanga na corruption like delegate wakikuwa voted like so the winning candidate wanaenda like they wana corrupt ama they wana biased to vote for them?
What I'd like to say hapo ni that happens, that is true, but you see we are all comrades, tumekuja shule kusoma na the fact ni at the end of the day for that delegate that is going to vote is a sent person, ni mtu amesoma na ni mtu anajua anafanya. So the corruption, the everything is going to happen is part of and parcel of politics, but the true decision stands with the delegate, the person who will send na mtu amesoma ambaye ana represent interests za students wake.
Okay. So you being as a Minister of Finance, do you get something from the above?
For me, I'm much thrilled with first, number one, service delivery. Then number two, of course, we get a little stipend from the institution.
Unapata support?
Yeah, there's support, of course.
Okay, yes. That's nice. Finally, tell us about the future politics here in MKU or democracy.
As I told you earlier on, is that number one, the previous elections were very competitive, and with the future of politics in campus, number one, I'm seeing a lot of comrades being invested now in the politics and representation of the issues. So, in the near future, 2, 3, 4 years to come, we are going to see politics like the ones we do when people go for campaign, the national campaigns, when people go for elections. So that is the same thing that is going to be reflected in campus politics.
So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for being part of us, and we appreciate. So guys, this is the second episode of MKU Politics. See you next time. Hello everyone, welcome to our last episode of MKU Politics. I'm your host Kathure Elsie, and I have an amazing guest here. My guests, you're welcome. Hi.
Hi, thank you for welcoming me.
So tell us your name.
Oh, my name is Paul Otieno. I'm an MKU student. I was vying for academic minister at MKU.
What motivated you first to want to become a leader in MKU?
Yes, that's a very nice question. And due to the progress of MKU nationally, I saw it wise so that I can vie for academic minister due to their progress, and I can make them feel free to access the books at the library and fighting for their rights.
So during that time of election, ulipata challenges zipi?
Yes, there were very many challenges, but I'll only mention two of them. First was money. Yes, the money that I could use to run the politics. And secondly, how to get the delegates was very challenging. Yes.
So how can you tell those winning candidates tuna expect nini kwa, how can you tell, unaweza waambia aje?
I can just tell them that let them work together. Yes, regardless of the circumstances.
Oh, that's
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
So how can you tell people ama candidates wenye walikuwa wanataka kukua candidate and then wakalose, unaweza waambia aje? Like kama wasi give up, unaweza waambia aje?
Can just tell them that let them not give up, as you've said. Yeah, they not give up. There's still next time.
Oh, so now what is the next step or take you're going to do?
The next step is to major on the academic affairs. First of all, make your portal very clean so that you may graduate and then you embark on the national politics.
So according to you, was the MKU election free and fair?
No, totally. It wasn't. No? Because according to the election, how they did it down there, they made it electronically. People were voting online that you couldn't know. Yes, you are just there, and within a blink of an eye, they just tell you that results are out. Now you are wondering. Yes, I guess they should bring that mlolongo.
That one is better.
Yes.
Ile watu wanapanga mstari, they go vote.
That one can be better.
So now tell people out there who want to become leaders in future or politicians.
I can just tell them that they prepare, yes, so that they don't face the challenge that I faced last time. They prepare amount of money. Yeah. So
thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for being part of us. We really appreciate. Thank you so much
for your time.
That was the last episode of MKU Politics. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us. I was your host, Kathure Elsie. See you next time. Goodbye.